Yeah, yeah, with all the moves and the way the draft class was.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley. And
yeah, like everybody, and then like this is the first year like everybody is good somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
They love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle.
If they can play together, that's all I can say. You know, everybody got their own personality, attitudes, and stuff like that. So.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, their receiver core is solid. They just, now you got to think about the touches now because, you know, they both stars. Like, but if they could get on that, like, yo, look, we just trying to win games, hit the open man, then, you know, everything should be straight.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. So he got free at one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside,
Matt
trying to
Breida.
get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The former Indiana Hoosier, Tevin Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, I missed the whole hole.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. They've got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
What are you talking about, the quarterback?
That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Inside the 30. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
Matter of fact, I think I switched the number.
Because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
6 points or 3 points.
They get it to him running left. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll run it now out of the goal.
Oh, I got caught on that line. Good blocking,
Down
guys.
to about the
That's good blocking. I got to
Only
hit the
able to
hole.
pick up a yard, and that's going to leave them with a long 4th and goal.
Yeah.
Now I wouldn't be surprised if they go for it.
Yeah, I play football in real life. Hold on. All right. PC, leave him alone. Come on, all right, get your grade. Get your grade. Get your grade.
That's a lot of offense to
Get your grade.
only get 3 points. So I just wonder,
Oh, I'm
are they going
30.
to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3?
Yeah, I play semi-pro
You go
ball.
to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6.
This fielded a few yards into
Oh,
the
okay.
end zone.
Oh, okay.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's
Yeah,
taken down
yeah.
right at the 20. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Oh, no, that's just the captain, though.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
No.
Now it's gone off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, you right there. Good job.
Complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. 3rd and long. It's gone. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Solomon Thomas in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And taken right on the 30. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I got you. 12. Hey, go.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Oh, good. I
Incomplete.
mean, Jimmy
So
G,
getting ready to
come on,
convert there
dog.
on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
2 for 66.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. He gets it to Cooks. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Yeah.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. They go ahead and snap it.
What?
He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
That's me. That's
He'll
me.
get into the end zone.
That's me.
Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are in for 6. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Linebacker, man.
And they will not get a chance to return this
one
as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I play linebacker, strong safety,
and
and running back.
Set to trot out there. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And a catch made here by Sharon Peake. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Throw the ball. He's wide.
And taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Samson Abukum in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Wait. Go ahead.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Going up top. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
What?
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy
Nah, you do that many
they got
times
the
you want.
DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
No, I don't think so.
They will
I don't know.
face a
Fake
2nd and
snap.
9 now following
That's
the
just like
penalty.
saying, yeah, that's like saying you could come off fake snap at one time, a drive, and then the nigga go on aggressive the rest of the game.
He's going to air it out deep for one. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked off by Jason Barrett. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On play action, it's Garoppolo. And he comes back with one complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They run with Breida. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49.
That's a good.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Gould able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Gould now out to kick it away.
6.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. That late The clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
13.
They go play action here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gold now out to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff, eluding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. A final shot before break here. Goff. He's set. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And the Rams getting set to go now. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. To throw on second down is gone. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra sprint.
Big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Rivers able to track him down for a loss of 13. And it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh, you
But
bitch.
fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now.
He tired. Oh, he
I
tired.
know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Breeden. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here on a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Give him 25 yards on the play there. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And that's a nice gain by him on 1st down, picking up some key yardage.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. This will be caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He gets it here to Peak. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Go ahead.
He's going to get it running right. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Goff on 1st down. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And now running right through it. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Goff. And this one is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back now here in Santa Clara. Now Goff on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You can have the first one for the second one to even matter.
And his throw is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move, as that gives him a first down. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. On first down, gone. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
So far in the league?
Well, that comes from extra game film,
think
extra
20,
time. You know those guys
like 28, I think, or less.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 16. A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And he is
outside the tight end, bro. Outside the fucking
down
tight
he
end.
goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. To throw is Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep.
Nah, I'm a Pittsburgh fan, but I like the Bears a little more now, like the way they've been playing.
Total at this point, you just go ahead and play.
And they'll turn to a power game and try to get
Oh,
in.
why did it slow me down like that?
To the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out.
Yeah, like if I let go L2, he's supposed to still be running, but not, you know what I mean, not at full speed.
They come out here in the eye. There's Garoppolo to throw.
Good pick.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. It's the fullback, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Gold to add the extra point. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Gold now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Tight end.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the 50, it's gone. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. And they will set up shot at their own 41-yard line.
Yeah.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Yeah, I just take advantage of what you give me. That's about it.
And now he'll tuck it and run. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Here's Breida. And an out to run. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And the Rams now coming out on the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches
this ain't regular team.
One time I was on a team, and we were losing.
And now here's another interception.
Yeah, this ain't regular team for next year.
Top by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they're going to set up.
No, those are the stars are the captains.
What a nightmarish game he's having now.
Yeah.
6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it.
Yeah, I think I only made one. Yeah, I made one trade. I gave up Richard Sherman for
Guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game, the likes
oh
of
yes, a
Peyton
free
Manning,
safety and
I think Joe Namath, he did 3 times.
and a right tackle.
Here's Coleman.
Y'all walk you running to the right side.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just...
Nah, not really. I ain't really got like everybody set for real.
Any sort of a chance. We've seen
That's how I get it.
in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy trying to get
I think I got an extra lineman, but it's gonna hurt you because what you gonna give up to get him? You know what I'm saying?
Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
What's the old adage? Be quick.
I think I got a
Well, that went right
either
out the window
left
there.
guard
He was
or
hurried,
left
harassed.
tackle, one or
That
two.
ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
The Niners on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5.
All right.
Garoppolo now. He finds Coleman. Oh, now he bowls him over. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for San Francisco, the win moves them